Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another edition of Ringo TV Reactions. We Gotta Talk TV. I'm your host, Ringo.
And it's your girl, Mello.
Okay, so what we're gonna talk about today is a very serious topic. It's one of them topics that is difficult to talk about. I know a lot of you might be probably wondering what's going on and whatnot. But rest assured, this particular video here is very educational for the people and something that I've been meaning to talk about for a long time. It takes a lot of courage to actually talk about these issues because it's very sensitive. It's the type of topic that you hear about, and a lot of times people want answers and people are afraid to really talk about them. So what are we talking about today? The title is My HIV Story. My HIV Story. Now, some of you might be wondering, Ringo, what's going on? Well, let me explain this to you, right? Because a lot of y'all may be unfamiliar with the issue. The issue is there seems to be something going around, and I want to address it because with a sensitive topic about HIV, I only felt in my heart that it is right for me to speak about this issue because I have a lot of experience dealing with topics regarding people that tell stories that I feel that I'm qualified to speak on this particular situation. You've heard people make stories about HIV topics many times, and it's like it's something widespread on YouTube, right? Where people are doing this. Like, what are your thoughts when you see people do videos about that? Like, is it something that you feel is helping the people? What's really going through your mind when you see topics like that?
Well, when I see topics like that, my story of an HIV person, I'm like, okay, is this story real? That's the first thing that I'm thinking in my mind. Is this story real? So before I click, I look at what I see, and before I click, I'm like, is this person real?
The reason why I had to ask you that question is because on social media, there are a lot of people that are publishing stories of my HIV story, but it's not real.
We see so many stories like that in the search engine.
Why is that? Do you know why?
I think maybe because it's like a trending thing that people are trying to follow for clicks, views, and likes.
There
and
you go.
Subscribers.
Which brings us to the topic, my HIV story. And also for those of you that are like my haters, I don't have HIV. So if that's what you came here for, expecting me to die, you're in the wrong place.
Yep.
Because you know that's how it is.
Yep.
They see the title, they're like, oh, Ringo got HIV. Let me make 1,000 videos. Sorry,
No.
I don't have HIV. The topic here is about my HIV story, which is a trend on social media from YouTubers that want to make money.
Yeah.
What I want to talk about is this scam, because it's a scam.
Yeah, it's a lot of deceptive things.
It's a scam. We've uncovered this scam. Over the years, I've seen people do this where people make up stories that they have HIV, or they'll just make up a story time to make you believe that they had a close encounter with someone that had HIV. So let me explain this thing down in a nutshell, exactly how it is, and then we can have the conversation.
Or they don't even really talk about themselves. Like you said, it's just a story time.
That's exactly what it is. It's a story time, and what it does, it pulls the viewer in. It makes the viewer feel sorry for them. It makes the viewer become emotional. And what makes this thing sad is that you have people out there that really have HIV that would tune into the video because they really believe your story.
And they want to hear other people's stories.
They want to hear other people's perspective on the situation. And when they realize that, well, first of all, they wouldn't even know your story is fake until they watch my video of me sharing how the scam works.
Okay.
So in most cases, people that really have HIV are going to be gullible and believe these lies. So let's break down how the scam works. First of all, YouTube have something known as the algorithm.
Yes.
The algorithm on YouTube is a very sophisticated system that focus on viewer retention, watch time, searches, what viewers are interested in, and so on and so forth. When people make topics, they're trying to compete with the algorithm in order to get their videos viewed to a larger audience. That's the rat race, so to speak. Now, the way the scam works is like this. What people are doing is they're finding the trending video.
A niche.
The niche is not necessarily it. It's a trending video. A niche is similar to, well, I do music. That's my niche.
Okay.
I do reaction videos. That's my niche.
Okay.
Right? What these people are doing is willfully scamming people with misleading stories. In other words, they'll find a popular topic, such as the 9 to 5 ain't for me. It's a popular topic because a lot of people are quitting their jobs. So if people realize, if I could just put in my video title, the 9 to 5 is not for me, or I quit my 9 to 5 because I believe in myself. If it's a popular trending topic, then what people are going to do is make videos about these issues, not because they are making sincere videos from the heart to reach you, the viewer. No, they want to make videos that they know you're going to click on so that they can get the money that they seek. So essentially what we got is people that are not really content creators.
Yeah, more like imposters.
Well, not just imposters, they're just here to make money. They're not here because they care about you, the viewer, and they want to make interesting content that can both make you laugh, entertain you, make you laugh, give you some sort of answers to your problems. They're not interested in
Or
that.
to be different.
Well, they don't
do their own thing.
They're not different.
Right, they're just following, because I've heard.
They're following people. For example, we've seen a particular person on YouTube. We're not going to mention their name. And said individual was making video after video after video about their YouTube earnings, right? And I'm looking at the situation and I already know this is a scam. Right. And I believe I offered the individual advice.
Yes.
And the individual didn't want to take the advice. And they went on to start like crashing out a little bit. They started making little videos. Yeah. You could tell they were targeting someone.
Yeah, and they're just turning up the heat with videos.
And now it's like they're just publishing video. And it's like they're going crazy.
Yeah.
And you could see that they don't really want to pay attention to sound advice.
Yeah.
They just want to make whatever they can make to make money. And being on YouTube and being a content creator, or at least being successful, is about creating a name for yourself, having a brand, having a talent, or something that you do that people can believe in and trust. And what happens is when you have people that make content and there's really no basis to the content, it's like they're just saying whatever's trending.
And they're actually going around telling people, do this,
Yeah.
do what I do, use the same title.
Yep.
And I'm like, huh? So now this makes it like this person is not.
They're not creating content.
Yeah.
They're
just doing it.
They're just doing it to make money. And it was disgusting to see. The individual know who they are. I'm pretty sure they watch my channel. And it's just sad because they have no real content. Their content is basically finding
Making up stuff.
whatever's trending and just making up things as they go in hopes that it will go viral.
Oh, and they're also encouraging other new YouTubers
To do the same
to
thing.
do the same thing.
And that's not right, because it's like a lot of times people, right, they say stuff, oh, I'm going to quit my job. I'm going to come to YouTube and start a YouTube channel and get rich.
And they think they're going to get
And they think they're going to get rich overnight, not realizing that YouTube is a business that can go up, down, or sometimes it can totally flop. And they're basically telling their viewers, go start a YouTube channel and just start making videos because you'll earn money like me. It don't work like that.
You try to tell the person sound wisdom, sound advice.
They didn't want it.
Let them know what they're doing, but you know how to do it right. And they just totally rejected.
They rejected my message. Basically, what the individual did is they hearted everybody else's comment, but they left mine unhearted. So I basically just deleted my comment because I realized they're not interested in being helped. They're not interested in growing and learning. And I already know where this is going to go. It's going to eventually get to the point where they start to become a slave to the algorithm, and they're going to burn themselves out just like they did on the 9 to 5.
And I think you try to explain to them that 1 month you might have a different amount in their, the revenues or their earnings. And they weren't even trying. They weren't even trying.
They're not trying to listen because content creators get paid every month, and it fluctuates. Which means this month you can have a good month, next month you can have a bad month, and then the next month after that can be worse. Right? So understanding how YouTube work and how to earn money will help you in the long term. Sometimes you can earn money quick, and you'll assume this is what it's going to always be like. Like, all I got to do is just make videos and money is just going to be coming in every single minute. That's not how YouTube works. You'll have a popular video that will be driving revenue to your channel. But once that popular video starts to die out, the money dies out with it. Now you got to think of another way to make money, which means you got to find a new video that's going to maximize your profits. So what happens is when people come on YouTube to be YouTubers and they get their first check or their first taste of earning money, they're not thinking about taxes they got to pay. They're not thinking about the fact that this is something you got to continually do all the time. They're not thinking about how the market fluctuates, and you might have viewers that watch you today and then tomorrow they don't watch you. The said individual that we're speaking of was telling everyone to start a YouTube channel. Go start a YouTube channel, start make videos, start getting popular, start doing your thing so you can make money like me. Not realizing that all that will do is make her or him lose viewership. Because why?
Everyone is going to go start a new YouTube channel.
And if they start a new YouTube channel, what's going to happen?
She's out of business.
There you go.
And then also you try to tell her, don't show your revenue, your earnings.
Right.
And
now you just gave away that it's a her.
Oh.
You see how you just did that?
But we never said.
Well, this is why you have to know how to speak. If you listen to what I just said, I said her or him. Do you see how she's learning as she go?
Yeah.
See, I'm not trying to reveal the sex of the individual, but I'm showing you how she just revealed that it's a female.
Okay.
So now if somebody's trying to figure out who this is, they'll just look for a female. You see why you need to pay attention to your husband when he's speaking?
Yes.
I said her or him. You focused on her, which made it now clear to the listener that it's a woman. See how you did that?
Yes.
I hope that you're learning from your mistakes because we're going to keep this camera rolling. Because I don't believe in editing. I don't believe in cut, copy, paste. I believe in keeping everything 100% organic for you, the viewer, because I'm not fake. Everything I do is straightforward. So now.
And you corrected me. And I said, and you corrected me, right?
Right. But, you know, there's going to be women that's going to say, I'm bullying you. I'm harassing you. I'm mean-spirited. I need to just give you grace. No, this is what happens when you have a man, a husband, ladies. When you have a husband in your life, his job is to lead you.
And God.
Because what if she went and said the individual's name?
Right. Then we messed up everything.
Then, well, now you just created a problem.
Right.
But see, I didn't mention nobody's names. So even though we now know it's a female, I never mentioned nobody's name.
Right. That I won't.
So if
say.
said individual get mad, that's their problem because nobody mentioned your name.
Right. Okay.
And if you speak on it, then you also reveal that it's you. So you just expose yourself. So now basically, I went to said individual's platform and I left a comment. And my comment was, if you're going to tell everybody to start a YouTube channel, to make videos, then nobody won't be watching you anymore, which means you're not going to get the watch time hours. You're not going to make money on ad revenue. Why? Because you made everybody go start a YouTube channel to be like you. It's the equivalent of starting a business, a store. Customers are coming in your store to shop. Rather than you accept their business, you're telling them they need to go start their own business. So now the 150 customers that came into your store, you encourage them to go start a business just like you because you're telling them this is how you can make easy money.
Right.
Rather than you be comfortable with the easy money you made
And focus on
your business.
what you're doing. Yes.
You figure it's your job to be a savior for the world and tell everybody else how they need to make what you make.
Or because the economy is down.
Because of whatever reason. It doesn't matter. My job is not to worry about everybody else's situation. My job is, if I'm doing something that I'm doing now, I need to maintain and build what I'm doing. What happens with a lot of times when people come to YouTube, they experience a certain level of success and they think that YouTube is a easy money-making opportunity. It's not. Today, it could be good for you. 6 months down the road, nothing is good for you because the market changes or your viewers get tired of hearing you say the same thing. Now, how long could you talk about being defeated? How long could you talk about having a job is not good enough anymore? Eventually, your audience is going to get tired. So you're going to have to reinvent yourself. Right. My point in saying all of this is if you are going to be on YouTube and you're going to do content, the last thing you want to do is be fake, which brings us to the topic of my HIV story. This topic is something that a lot of people are doing on YouTube.
It's trending.
It's a trending topic where people come online and they make up a story. So what I want to do for the viewer,
millions of views.
To get millions of views and make money, thousands of dollars. The way the scam works is like this, right? They'll come online and they'll say, my HIV story. And then they'll begin to share an experience they had with an ex, a boyfriend, some man they were dealing with, or some woman they were dealing with.
Or a friend.
It doesn't really matter. Somebody they were messing with. They were in a relationship with somebody, they were dating at one point, and they broke up.
When I say friend, like they're sharing a story about their friend or something.
Well, it could be that
different
too.
Story, yeah, different
It could
scenarios.
be the way the scam worked. It could be them telling a story about a friend they knew that had HIV, or it could be a situation with them. Normally, it's with them.
Okay.
Meaning, it's like you saying, well, I was married 5 years ago and found out my husband was cheating. And later on, he passed away. We inquired why. Come to find out, he died of HIV or whatever the case is. So now it pushes you to want to go check to see if you got HIV. So they'll title the video, My HIV Story, not because it really happened that way, but because it makes for content that is trending, that can earn them views. It's not real, meaning they didn't date nobody, they weren't married to nobody, but they made it up to get the clicks and the views.
Somebody said, but how do you know if it's real or not?
It's fake because it's a trending topic. That's why I'm showing you how the scam works. The scam always goes as follow. Listen to how the scam works, people, so you could be pretty much educated on the matter. The way the scam works is like this. A person will come on camera and they'll say, hey, everybody, I want to talk about my HIV story. Not that they have HIV right now. They know they don't have HIV. They know that. But they'll make you think they do in the beginning. Meaning in the beginning, you'll start to feel sorry for them. You'll start to be concerned for them. You may even come in the comments and say, you scared me there for a minute.
Wow.
You had me nervous for a minute. The topic will have people that really have HIV in the comments because they're thinking that you're opening up about your current HIV.
So they'll play on your emotions.
So they're playing on your emotions. They're playing on the viewer's mind. They're literally leeching off of their energy. And then what they'll do is this. They'll say, hey, you know, I dated this guy back in high school. We were really good friends, and we dated for about 2 years, and we were intimate. This is what they'll do. And then they'll say, well, you know, we end up breaking up.
Making them all juicy.
Right. They'll make the story juicy. Right. And they'll be like, yeah, we broke up. And we were kind of good friends a little bit, but we basically grew apart because he cheated on me. This is what they'll say. It's always something he cheated on you. Because remember, they got to work it into the HIV. They got to give you an understanding that he was promiscuous and just out there with random women. Right. So now.
Oh, they would say, oh, they slept with him as well, you know.
Yeah.
And, so, yeah.
That's exactly what they'll say. Meaning they were with him. They might have broken up, but they may have slept with each other again or whatever the case is. And the way the story will twist is that he got sick. He got sick. They received phone calls. You know, I received a phone call from another friend that my ex got sick and nobody don't really know what's the matter. And he passed away. So now the viewer is like, okay, he passed away. And what? People pass away all the time. Right? But it's their way of leading into HIV. Because first of all, if he passed away, you don't know him. How is it that you know his status? And how is it that somebody come to you with these answers? These are the ways the scam works. And if you continue listening to content like that, they'll tell you, well, I received a call from somebody.
And they show no paperwork.
Nope. Yep. I'm glad you brought that up. Say it again.
No paperwork, no documentation of, you know, they having this HIV.
I would go to clarify what she's saying. They don't provide any documentation that they actually visit a clinic to get any sort of tests. Mm-hmm. Meaning, if you were tested for HIV or tested for anything, you should be able to have documents to verify that you even did this. Number two, you should be able to verify receipts of a person that contacted you regarding said individual that died. Meaning, you should have the documents with the dates, times, and stamps of an individual that really contacted you about this. But we know there is no individuals. It's a story time. It's a scam. It's a fake story. Ladies and gentlemen, if you go on YouTube right now and you just type in my HIV story, you will get nothing but fake news. Fake news.
That have millions of views.
Wow. It's a trend. It's not real. Now, of course, you got people out there that really have HIV.
So how do you distinguish?
And you have people out there that don't. Mm-hmm. You understand? The way you know that it's fake is you look at the individual's character. You look at the individual that is speaking, and you got to ask yourself, why now? Why in 2024 they want to talk about their HIV story all of a sudden? Look back at their videos. Go all the way back to the beginning. If you don't see no videos about HIV, if you don't see no videos about STDs, if you don't see no videos about nothing.
Or their treatments.
Or their treatments.
Their follow-up treatments.
Or anything.
Because they're still getting treatments.
Right. Then how is it that all of a sudden
You would be documenting your treatments, right?
Well, of course.
As well.
Of course you would.
Yeah.
It's just like you have a trend on YouTube where people come online saying they got cancer.
Oh,
This
that's
is another
one.
trend. Ladies and gentlemen, I know you might be shocked and think, well, why would somebody do that? Why would somebody come online
And play like that.
and play like that? For money.
I've actually seen people like that actually laughing.
Yeah.
Like,
Laughing while saying they got cancer.
this is crazy.
And you have to think, like, why would you be laughing? They're laughing at the fact that you believe them. It's all for a check. Because here's the thing. If somebody know you got cancer and they see you making a video, the first thing they want to do is support you financially.
Right.
To help you with medical bills, to help you with sustaining your life, or at least to be happy
And you feel sorry for you.
before you die.
Wow.
Anything for cash. So getting back to the HIV story, they'll spin the story as they were dating someone for whatever reason. The person they were dating ended up dying. They received a call out of the blue, and for whatever reason, the person revealed to them that they got HIV, meaning it could be an ex-woman they were dating, meaning the guy that either a woman was dating died, or a guy was dating died, and now her new partner or lover, for some odd reason, got your phone number. Think about that now.
They got in contact with
All of a sudden, they got in contact with you, which doesn't make sense, because if you dated that man or dated that woman, how could their mate or lover all of a sudden know your number when they don't even know you? These are little things you got to pick up on when somebody's giving the story time, because it makes no sense. It's a scam. So they'll tell you that said individual contacted them to tell you that they got HIV. So because they said they got HIV, now you are going to tell your viewers that's how you got a scare of believing you may have contracted HIV. And it's all a scam, because it's a story time. It's not even real. It's just a way to make money. And then once the money or the numbers start to rise in the video, that video going to continue to make money monthly, because you're going to have people that want to hear about that story. Mm-hmm. They're going to want to know about your struggle dealing with HIV, or dealing with the possibility of feeling that you had it this whole time. So they're going to play on your emotions.
They're going to want to know, what did you do? How did you?
Right. They're going to know what you want to do. And remember what I said about the microphone. Mm-hmm. Speak up.
But
we are recording right now. The people are viewing us. Speak up. Listen to the tone of my voice.
Well, my mic is
it
close.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be low. Listen to my voice. Mm-hmm. Listen to how I'm talking. I'm talking as if though this room is filled with people. That's how you talk when you're on a microphone. You don't talk like you're whispering to me. You talk as if though there's people all the way down there and they're listening to you. That is the art of communication.
Okay.
Right?
Yep.
Okay.
I said, okay. Go ahead. Continue.
Do you see what I got to deal with, ladies and gentlemen?
Continue.
You see what I got to deal with, right? See, they're going to start laughing now, because we're recording and you're saying, okay, this is serious.
Okay.
Listen, we're going to continue to record. Listen to me very carefully. Mm-hmm. This is a serious recording, because we are showing people how people scam people, and they need to hear your voice on camera. My voice is loud. Your voice is low. Follow those instructions so that we can have successful hearing on the viewer end, because they're going to be turning their volume all the way up to hear you and still can't hear you, right? So now, getting back to my point, because a lot of times people complain about not hearing, and I'm trying to teach her, when you're doing content, speak loud so people can hear you on the microphone, because for some reason, these microphones, they don't pick you up as loud as the microphone that's built onto the phone. But being that we're separated, you cannot be speaking directly to the mic that's on the camera. So now, getting back to the story. This issue with HIV is a real life situation where people are really dying. People are really out here contracting this disease. And you have people that are manipulating viewers by making them believe either they have it or making them believe that they thought they had it, or whatever the case is, to keep you tuned in long enough, not because they care about you. They don't care about you. What they care about is a trending topic that can earn money. That's it. This is why I am so passionate about exposing people that do this type of evil. So when you're listening to this content, ladies and gentlemen, I don't want you to be sidetracked by foolishness. I don't want you to be sidetracked by a bunch of BS. There are people out here that are really home with HIV, struggling, taking medications, and going crazy. And they don't know when they're going to die. You understand? And you have people on YouTube that are capitalizing off of trending topics, not because they're bringing awareness to people that are suffering with HIV, not because they care about people that have HIV. Their only objective is making money. That's it.
Wow.
They don't care about you, the viewer. They are lying to you. Do you understand me? They are manipulating you with a story time because they know it really will make you invested. Because you have a lot of people out there that are secretly suffering from HIV. And they want to hear other people's stories. Yeah, they want to gain encouragement. They want to know, how can I live a prosperous life? So what they do is they'll tune in. They'll look at a video, oh, my HIV story. And they'll listen in because they really believe this is a sincere story, but it's not. It's fake. And this is what people are doing right now.
So do you think they have hope?
What do you mean, hope?
After they listening to the video of that particular video that they clicked?
No, they're not getting no hope because they know that video is BS.
They're searching and searching and searching.
A person that really have HIV know when someone is fake.
True.
The problem is you, the viewer, that don't know the difference between real and fake, will get deceived.
Right, that's the main purpose of this video.
That's why I'm trying to make this video. A lot of you came here because you were hoping that I would die. A lot of my haters and enemies saw the video title and was like, yes, he got HIV. He's gonna die. They're mad that I'm not gonna die.
Wow. So
there are people right now looking at this video and they're upset.
So do you think we need to make another video about that?
Well, we might have to make another video because they're upset. There are people right now that are watching this video and they're saying to themselves, oh, you clickbaited me. What?
No.
Clickbaited? So hold up. That means that you wanted me to die. Because you should be happy that I don't have HIV. But you want me to.
You're just using this as a teaching tool to help others.
The topic is about my HIV story. I'm showing you that people are scamming people. Yeah. But you're more concerned with me not having HIV because that's what you wanted. You wanted that to be the story. Why? Because you want me to die. Do you see that?
Yes.
They want me to die. My enemies would have loved to hear that because now they can make video after video like, yeah, Ringo got HIV. He's going to die.
He said it. Clip.
Right. And now they make videos. So I wouldn't be surprised if people start making videos saying I got HIV.
I wouldn't be surprised.
I wouldn't be surprised. You know why? Because that's YouTube. People hear something, they run with it.
And they're going to run with it for their clicks and views.
Right. They're going to run with it for their clicks and views. So now all their audience is going to be like, oh, Ringo got HIV. So the gossip will be Ringo have HIV when Ringo never said he got HIV. My wife is right here. What are you, crazy?
No, he does not have HIV.
But this is what they're going to believe. Because that's what they always wanted. That's the nature of people. So when you watch videos with story times of my HIV story, right? They want the person they're listening to have it.
To believe that
they want to believe it.
Yeah.
They want to believe that you're going to die soon. They want to believe that you're struggling. But they don't know that you're faking it. And that's what YouTubers are doing right now. YouTubers are faking having HIV. Just like they're faking having cancer.
That's so messed
Just like
up.
they're faking that they lost their 9 to 5. I've watched videos with people saying, I lost my 9 to 5 today. But they're driving around an expensive luxury car. But they're telling you they lost their 9 to 5 today. And they don't know what they're going to do. And I'm saying to myself,
or they say they quit their 9 to 5.
well, it's either way.
Oh, okay.
They lost their 9 to 5 or they quit. It doesn't really matter. The point is, you lost your 9 to 5 or you quit, but you driving around this luxury car like it ain't nothing, and you're living in this nice house. So how you paying for this? I mean, they really take you for a fool. It's like, how you paying for this? Where's your new job? I'll tell you the job. That YouTube video is what's earning the money. Because why? They're faking it. And they're earning the ad revenue off that one video by lying to you, the viewer.
So people are making YouTube their new hustle.
That's exactly what it is. Because the viewer don't know the difference between real and fake.
And then now they're telling people, oh, you should do YouTube.
Well,
You should do YouTube. Telling everybody.
They're telling people to do that, but that's not going to help you be successful. Anybody can tell you to do YouTube. That doesn't mean you're going to be successful on YouTube. YouTube is a place where it's a business. You need talent. You need to be able to speak. You need to be able to, break things down, make it very clear. What's that?
And be creative.
Well, you have to be creative. That's the number one thing. You have to be creative. You have to have your own brand.
Original.
You have to be original. You have to produce something that is of you. So if people are all going to sign up to get YouTube channels and they don't got nothing to offer, they're not going to be successful. And one of the biggest scams also on YouTube is people telling people to go start a YouTube channel.
Right.
That's a scam. Because I could tell you to go start a YouTube channel as encouragement. But if I tell people that, I always tell them, that doesn't mean you're going to be successful. I've made videos where I told people to start YouTube channels. But when I teach this, I always tell them, that doesn't mean you're going to be like me. That doesn't mean you're going to be successful. That doesn't mean everybody going to listen to you. Because you might not have the ability. There's a lot of people that have YouTube channels and they don't get no support, no views, no nothing. You know why? Because they're not really good at it. You got to be good at it. And a lot of times you have sad YouTube channels. This particular niche of videos is people that start off their videos always talking about how bad their life is. They always make videos talking about, I just got fired and I don't know what to do. And the views go up to 500,000. You know why? Because everybody can relate to getting fired and not know what to do. But what you don't know is that person never got fired. They just started a YouTube, decided to use a trending topic, trending title, and they spoke in a manner that gathered and pulled your emotions. And with that, they were rewarded with all the views, the clicks, subscribers, everything. And then what they did is, moving forward, they became a slave to the algorithm and made video after video after video after video of only trending topics that will pull people in to make the views.
And I think you said sometimes YouTube will give you grace. Remember, like if you first start, you might get that one big video that's a hit.
When you start a new YouTube channel, anytime you start a new YouTube channel, there'll be that one video that YouTube will allow you to earn views. Sometimes. You might make money.
Yeah, sometimes.
That's to encourage you. Mm-hmm. That's to somehow make you know this video you're talking about may be something you should stick with or continue to do. But that doesn't mean that's what you should continue to do. It's just, you just got to break.
And it's going to be that way all the time, right? No.
That's the misconception.
Yeah.
Some people will get views and make money and think this is how it's going to be forever. In other words, why am I at a 9 to 5 when I could have been doing YouTube forever? Well, what if YouTube goes down? What if YouTube goes down? Then what? What's your talent? What's your skill?
Yep.
Can you take that skill anywhere? Do you see that?
Another source of streaming? Yeah.
Well, it's not about another source of stream of income. The point that I'm making is most of these folks that do this type of stuff, they really have no talent. They just thought that it was as simple as picking up a camera and record themselves and post it to YouTube and make a bunch of money.
Wow.
It's not that way. You just got lucky. You just got a break. But how are you going to maintain that money? You would have to continue to put out videos that are similar. So what end up happening is, because of the money and the love of money, right, they become a slave to the algorithm. So now they're just putting out lies and manipulative videos, content that really is not them, but they got to act like it is in order to make money.
And then you said once you start something, you have to continue.
You have to continue forever.
With that same.
You got to continue lying. If you start off with a lie, you got to continue with the lie. You cannot change it up.
Wow.
So what I want folks to get out there is this. These trending topics of my HIV story, they're all fake. Now, that's not to say some people on YouTube is not being real. There are some people that have HIV that really share their stories, but for the most part, it has become a scam even for them. Because you have people that have HIV, and what they do is they use the HIV that they have in order to make money. So what they do, they play on your emotions with their HIV. And they keep making video after video talking about their struggles, how they deal with things, or they'll make videos up like dating with HIV. You see that? Mm-hmm. That's another scam. Dating with HIV.
Yeah.
Because now what it does, it makes the viewer want to know what it's like to date somebody that got HIV. That. And why would you want to?
Or if you're hiding it.
Right.
Things like that.
But the thing is, the people who make these videos dating with HIV, they don't have HIV. They just make the video because it's a trending topic. Whoa. So it's going to get the views. All they care about is the bottom line. Those views equals money. And when you get addicted to this, it will turn you into a YouTube zombie where you're not making content. You're just publishing random videos with different titles in order to make money. You become addicted to it. So now you're no longer thinking clear. Your morals went out the window. You're not thinking about
people. You're not
the benefit of the people. You're not thinking about nothing. You're just putting out content in hopes to get the clicks and the views.
Basically care, yeah.
It's really, really sick. So I want you folks out there to pay attention. I want you to think about the magnitude of the problem and how severe this is. Again, you have a pocket of people that really have HIV, and they may come on camera to talk about their situation. It's very sensitive. It is what it is. Then you got some people that got HIV, and they exploit themselves. You know, they exploit themselves in order to earn cash. Then you got those that don't have HIV, but they'll make up stories like they do, or they'll make up stories like they had a close encounter with someone that do have it, but for God's grace, they didn't get it. So in the case with the woman or the man, depending on what your dating situation is, they make these fake stories and they'll say it or play it off like, well, I was dating a woman and I broke up with her, and for whatever reason, she got with some other dude. Come to find out she died, and word on the street, she had HIV. So, you know, I had to go get tested, and it was very, very scary because I thought my life was over because I was with this woman for thus and so years. And, you know, even after we broke up, we were still intimate off and on. So to know that she had another man on the side is kind of creepy. So I had to go get myself tested. That's how they're going to play the video. And it's all lies because it never happened. Everything he just said there is not true because he never experienced it.
Wow.
So what say you?
So let that be a teaching lesson. And we need to learn to look out for these type of videos. Me personally, when I see those type of videos, I have no interest in it, so I won't even click on it.
You won't click on it?
No.
But believe it or not, a lot of people do.
Yeah, they do.
And the reason why a lot of people do is because a lot of people are actually sick.
Yeah, that's true.
So when they click on it, they're expecting truth, but they're getting manipulation from people that just want to make money. And this is why it's so bad, because the persons out there that really have HIV, they may click on that video because they're truly expecting an encouraging word, something good. And when they get a person who is just focused on themselves, it's disgusting, to say the least. Very, very disgusting. So ladies and gentlemen, beware of these scams. Beware of people that lie. Beware. Just type it in. My HIV story.
So even if they click it, they're going to click it, obviously, to click, but they would have to have discernment on how to distinguish if this person is real or not.
By the pure fact that they're doing what they're doing, you know they're not real. You know, when you...
So you can listen to it in the first 5 seconds
Well,
or first few seconds of the video?
First 10 seconds of a video should tell you what it is.
Right. That's why some people leave and some people stay.
Normally, like the first minute, if it's not going where they think it should go, they leave. You know? But for the most part, this situation is so real that even the people that do this type of dirt don't want you to know. They don't want you to know that you know what they're doing in terms of trying to use people to gain. Because this is what's happening in today's day.
So that's why you're here to expose.
There you go.
Expose what's going on.
There you go. So we're going to get up on out of here. I hope that this particular video made you understand how the scam works. Again, ladies and gentlemen, my HIV story is a title that you will find on all the scam videos. People that are doing this don't have HIV. The ones that do, they're not even that talkative the way you think. It's always the ones that are not really as outspoken that be doing these lies. And it's only for the cash.
And like you said, look at the history.
Yeah, you have to look at the history.
Of the person.
You got to look at what they were posting back in the day.
Yeah.
You got to look at what they say in terms of, okay, when did you contract it? They'll give you a date. But in most cases, some people hide that info or whatever because they don't want nobody to really know or pick up on the lie. Because if you're smart, you can pick up on the lie with people. I'm very intelligent where I can literally pinpoint this person is lying. They're not being honest.
So you got to have discernment.
Well, you got to have discernment. But the thing is, on social media, people believe everything.
Yeah.
All you got to do is come on camera and say, people believe and thought that I had HIV just by the title alone. Title and thumbnail, they were ready for bad news. They were like, oh no, Ringo got what? This is what they were believing. There's people that's going to still believe a lie, even though we cleared the air. Sad. So we're going to get up on out of here. I just hope that something throughout this stream made you think and recognize when you're being misled by a pulpit pimp and
He said pulpit pimp. He said pulpit pimp.
Well,
it's the same thing.
You know,
same principle.
It really is the same thing because when you think about it, this situation, it really gets me upset, man.
Yeah, it's serious.
It gets me upset really bad, man, because I've been exposing these kind of people since 2006, and it seems like every year there's another trend. What do you think the other scammer, Trend Genius, where do you think they get these names from? Trend. These are all scam names too.
Wow.
They're all pimps Because in the churches, they scam people.
And swindling the people.
They swindle into people. So they're all pulpit pimps because the internet has become a pulpit. So if I address them as pulpit pimps, that's the proper term.
That's your expertise.
Well, that's what I've been doing that for years, exposing the false prophets.
That's why you're able to see what's going on.
But the thing about this, ladies and gentlemen, that really pisses me off, man.
You're playing with people's feelings and emotions. That's what.
It's all manipulation.
Yeah.
Because you folks that are viewing right now, you're spending your time viewing this channel. Now think about the channels you're viewing, where these pulpit pimps are speaking stories as if though they're true.
And you're believing it.
And you're believing it. And they're earning money, living a lifestyle, and it's fake.
And here we are telling you
and
the
here
truth.
we are telling you the truth, and you'll get mad. You'll get mad and say, I'm being fake. You'll get mad and say, but you're clickbaiting us.
Right, you use the title.
You use the title. So what does that say about you? Are you slow? You ain't just hear me explain this?
Right, we trying to help you.
This is crazy. You got people that are going to get mad even though I'm sharing this truth.
They're mad because, like you said, they want
me to die.
Wow.
I don't even need to make another video about that. It's already in this video.
Yep.
You got people right now that are watching this video and they're saying, how can you talk about the people that are using that as a clickbait to scam and you use it as a clickbait? First of all, this is not clickbait.
You're using it
the
to
topic
educate.
is about my HIV story. I am sharing my commentary about people that are misusing that to enrich themselves. You don't hear me talking about a woman I dated. She got HIV and died, and how I had to go get tested because I was scared that I was going to get it. That's how the scam works, ladies and gentlemen. People that use these HIV story scams, they'll always tell you they were dating a person, they were cool, they broke up, then that person mysteriously died, mysteriously got sick, right? And then they received a phone call from a friend somewhere.
So you know what? They probably see me and you in the video, so they probably like, oh, Ringo's probably sharing that he have HIV and he gave it to his wife.
They're gonna come up with something. They're gonna come up with something in order to try to make me look like some sort of bad guy. It's like you can't win with these people, fam.
Wow.
So hey, we're gonna get up on out of here. We might have to do a part 2. You know what I mean? We might have to do a part 2 about this because it's one of them things where it's like, I'm very disappointed with people that do these scams.
Talk about these things too. It's a really serious matter. You have to really talk about these issues.
Oh, they're going to be talking about your little mishap earlier.
It's okay.
You know they're going to be talking about that section. Because they're going to be like, you saw how Ringo was looking at her like, you know you're messing up, right? Yeah, she's messing up.
It's okay.
She's messing up. But you have to think about...
Real.
Well, it is real. But see, here's the thing, ladies and gentlemen. What I want this show, because again, remember, we have a channel called We Gotta Talk TV. Where we're going to be doing shows just like this in this setting. I'm doing these shows here on this platform as promotional so that you can be prepared for what you're going to be seeing. And it's going to be a good show. Very, very, very great show. And it's original. And one thing about that show is everything is going to be straight. There's going to be no cut, copy, paste. Ain't going to be no, oh, let's cut out this part. I don't want the people to see that. No, whatever we show and say is going to be showed.
So basically what it is now. So basically how it is now.
Well, that's exactly it. It's real. Because most people edit their videos and hide certain elements because they don't want the people to see certain things. I believe in being 100. That way you, the people, can get to know my wife and you could get to know me and you could see how I interact. I'm not fake.
Yeah, this is how we is all the time.
This is me.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times people put on a fake facade on social media and they're not really like that in the real world. You see what I'm saying? So, hey, I hope you got something from this. I hope you learn. Let me break this thing down again. The way the scam works when people use my HIV story is they're going to give you a lame story about them dating someone in their past. They're going to tell you how that person and them broke up for whatever reason. Maybe he cheated, maybe she cheated, right? They found out that their ex got sick. Somehow the news either appeared on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, somebody contacted them. It's always going to be a lame story. Next minute, their ex is going to die mysteriously. Once the ex die, they're supposed to get another word from whoever that person was dating. And that person is going to come into public talking about they got HIV. So once you hear they got HIV, the way the story is going to be spun is that now they got scared that because the person who died, lover, got HIV too, you're now thinking you got it.
Now they go checking.
So now that's a part of the scam of their HIV story. Right. So now they're going to tell you that they went to the clinic, they got tested, it was very frustrating, you was losing sleep, you were scared, and then you finally got the results that you don't have HIV. So now that you did that, you scammed the people, it was a story time, it got a lot of views, you made a lot of money, and everybody in the comments that come in that know you are going to say stuff like, wow, you had me nervous there for a minute. Glad you're okay. Stay safe, stay healthy. And then the people in the comments that, really have it, going to be in the comments saying, wow, I suffered with HIV for 12 years, or I've been doing this. And it's just a sad thing because the video is actually fake, but it's bringing in such a crowd.
A lot of engagement, yeah.
It's bringing in a lot of engagement, and you're getting a lot of likes, a lot of clicks, and you're earning ad revenue. And those kind of videos continuously make money. It don't die out because people are always searching for my HIV story. Why? Because people are contracting HIV all the time, and they want a support-based system of other people that are going through this.
So basically, they're looking for that one big hit.
There you go. So ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed the show. Make sure you subscribe to our new channel,
We Gotta Talk TV.
That's We Gotta Talk TV. Make sure you subscribe today. If you like the content, you feel that this is something great, make sure you subscribe to the Ringo TV Reactions channel. Also, if you want to support financially, you can do so at $Ringo TV Raw. That's $Ringo TV Raw. It should be pretty much in the chat. Peace and blessings to the mods in the chat, everybody in the building. Stay safe out there. And pretty much we'll catch you in the next video, fam, where we'll have more quality content and some side arguments on the side.
You think they like that?
They love the arguments. They love all of that stuff. You know, you got some people, they watch our little interactions. They'll be like, Ringo, don't talk to her like that. You know how many people I blocked for just saying don't talk to her like that? Because I'm like, who are you to tell me what to say? Like, you don't even know. See, if you were in a real relationship, if you had a real marriage, you would know how we all communicate. People who are married, they know how we communicate. Yeah. The thing is, you have people that are on social media, they try to appear perfect because they want everybody to believe that they walk around their house and it's just peace and quiet all day. No. Real married people talk. Yeah. Real married people have their times. They'll argue at times. The man might be yelling. Whatever the case is, that's just a part of life. Yeah. That's just the way it is. I don't understand how people think that when you're married, you're just like, no.
And they want to see who's dominant and who's,
they want to see if you're an independent woman or if you're going to argue back and forth and go crazy. You know what I mean? But hey, it is what it is, man.
Yeah, that's another topic.
Huh?
That's another topic.
I guess we'll just have another topic, whatever the case is. Because some people like these little interactions and whatnot, especially when I look at you like.
And they want to see what I do?
No, they want to see what I'm going to do. They're waiting for a moment for them to talk about.
They probably want to see what I say.
Well, it all depends. I don't really care at the end of the day. But hey, let's get on out of here.
All right.
It's the end of the show.
It's your girl Mello.
Y'all be safe out there. Ringo TV Reactions. I'll catch you all in the next one. I'm out. Peace.